Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen. In today's presentation, we are going through the digital business transformation and the best effective strategy that we may implement in our strategies. As a digital business transformation, it's actually applied for the enterprise and corporate levels, either is the smallest one of them. And the strategy usually approach the operation and program out of it. No one said before the digital business transformation, it's an easy journey for any kind of corporates or any different industry, as much as it's well known to all of us, even people who is the professionals who is working with the industry, that it's very complicated journey and of course expensive too. Doing this digital business transformation usually touch 5 different dimensions: the operational model, of course the information and the organization, customer experience, or known as a customer interface, along with the leadership. Usually, as a starting point, we have to start with the leadership by getting the buy-in from the boardroom and to be cascaded and inherited down to the staff level. So as a digital business transformation journey, it's good to be discussed in the management lane between staff, but once come to the corporate initiative, no, we have to take it from the board rooms. The journey itself, it's fully in alignment with the risk. And to implement such transformation, we have to be very strong and professional in managing the risks, not only with the 4 types or 5 types about the risk, as much as understanding the business. We have to have this kind of a business mindset. And the question always come on the table, that who should lead the digital business transformation? Is it the IT? Is it the cybersecurity? Is it an independent function in organization that we have to have it? Or is it a platform, a virtual function that could be led by the all departments under the highest seniority level in that organization? So yeah, we have to have that kind of a structure once come to the digital business transformation, to ensure that we will be overcoming whatever risk, and of course we will be communicating this to all levels within that organization. Of course, doing the digital business transformation, once again, it's very expensive journey. That's why we are expecting this not for fun or entertainment alone, as much as increasing the return of investment, increasing the profit itself, also enhancing the customer experience and interface, and also to increase the market share, optimize the business processes, optimize the functional processes. All these come under the digital business transformation. There are well-known risks that come with the transformation. And by the way, this is not only for the digital business transformation, as much as maybe we need to consider them for all other projects. However, in this journey, there are very high risks coming along with it, because it's from the wording, it's digitalization. We are relying in a way or other on the technology. The technology that we have to go, it should be compatible with whatever we are having nowadays. It doesn't mean that I'm running a digital transformation program. It means that I have to replace the current IT infrastructure or systems as much as plug and add more systems to the current one where it can together perform the best performance. Also, by doing such implementation, I mean from technology perspective, systems and application, infrastructures, operation, actually we are raising and increasing the information cyber threats, I mean protection and CIA. So we have to be well ready with the qualified resources and developer resources, qualified team once come to the cybersecurity, and ensure that we engage them from the initial stage in this journey to provide us with the most strategic directions, either not only in the cybersecurity as much as bringing the professional experts when come also to the investment and how to maintain this journey. Doing this alone will be very hectic and it will eventually kill the organization in a way or other. So it's important to select the the body that who's going to this journey. I mean the third party, the vendors. We cannot just do it alone, not only because of the qualification. Of course, we have the best qualification in whatever we are doing, but keep remembering that we are expanding the systems, we are expanding the idea, we are expanding the business. So we need vendors to outsource and ensure whatever we are doing in this outsourcing in alignment with the local regulations. For example, if you want to go with the AI or we want to go with the cloud things, okay, there are certain regulations here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia that we have to comply with, not only for the purpose of this alignment as much as supporting the cybersecurity agenda too and contracting to privacy, forensics, and as I mentioned, the regulation. In addition to the risk list of the mentioned risks that never end, there are challenges that you will be facing from the initial stage on this transformation. Speaking loudly about the transformation itself, it's not the idea as much as how can this program or initiative, actually I call it turnaround initiative, how can this initiative create value to the corporates and who is dealing with these corporates, either staff, vendors, third party, and customers. Finding out the value, this is one of the challenges. It's not matter of bringing systems or new applications or adding new features on the current systems. No, it's about how to increase the market share, how to increase the profit, how to provide better service with the highest quality possible. Doing this, we need qualification, we need skills to have. Of course, the vendors or the third party can help and play a big role in doing this, because the skills that and the talent that we are looking after maybe will not be available. That kind of business mindset maybe will not be available. So we need their support to the certain level to have this kind of maybe education, awareness to the board down to the staff level. Of course, there is nothing without funding. The financial aspect of it is very important. So as much as you are accountable for this kind of financial obligations, I mean CapEx and OpEx, it's also important to have at least a small portion of that budget, your annual budget, for innovation and transformation. It could start with 10% or 15% if possible. and you can increase it with time. So try to have to allocate a specific percentage for transformation and innovation. It's not one-time job. It's a continuous job. Framing a strategy with the using the terminology strategy, it's not coming from the departmental level to the board room as much as recommending whatever strategy and getting this approved by the board, and ensure that whenever you are developing the strategy, you are having a good time frame to ask, to make inquiries, to consult vendors, to consult third parties, even to consult the corporates or people who fail in delivering this before. So you can have the best version of your own strategy. Of course, you need to be ready also with the governance, infrastructure, and understanding the purpose where you can find the value for this. You will be facing a lot of leadership issues. There are some with the transformation. I mean, you will find people usually in three different angles or aspects. There are people who love the change. There could be person who doesn't love or who doesn't like the change, and there is someone who doesn't mind to go with the change. So you need to have or to get yourself ready with proactions and of course proactive actions to manage them very well. So the challenges again never end, and you will face more and more. Just try to give yourself the proper support, not only from the board as much as the corporates, or to benchmark your transformation strategy with others to gain even getting the best possible, especially in developing the strategy to gain extra hands by external vendors to help you out with it. Finally, I'm not going to take much time. I'm just going straight forward to have to implement effective digital business transformation. At first, we have to empower whoever is working in this function or who will be leading as a function or as a person in that organization, and allocate the required resources for them once come to the budget, once come to the external support, once come to the business mindset too. Having this as number one to develop the strategy alone, it's not enough, because the second step that you have to go with is to touch the water to see where I'm standing nowadays next of this the longest journey ever happened, which is the digital transformation maturity. So yes, you need to go with this as maturity assessment and benchmark with the any international standards for any digital business transformation. I do understand we have different methodology thrift and many other things, but it's important not only for the selection as much as to have this assessment at first. Of course, you have to prove to yourself at first and to the board what is the benefit, and to prioritize the ideas or cases that you want to include in the strategy. Strategy is not only about implementing a new system, it's the strategy is the way that you want to change the way of doing business in that corporate. So it will contain unlimited number of activities and ideas, all of them listed in the strategy. However, you cannot implement all of them in a day and night, as much as prioritizing them based on the best interest, of course, for that corporate, based on mitigate the highest risk possibles, and the list. Again, this is something that you can discuss with the board. Of course, to have ultimately the roadmap, and you need a tool help you to maintain this strategy and follow specific methodology. Actually, thank you very much for your time. There is too much to share. However, I just want to conduct a very few slides where it could be, inshallah, value to you, and it could be a good reference be used in the nearest future. Thank you again, and this is my contact. I'm available anytime, and I will be more than happy for any question. Thank you.